Investigators are searching for a man after they say he beat a woman in the face with his handgun. Here's Alexa Ashwell with Maryland's Most Wanted.
Up until now, investigators admit they've never heard of Joshua Foskey. The 22-year-old is now facing an aggravated assault charge, and the US Marshals Service now joining the search. December 23rd, 2023, North Baltimore. It's just days before Christmas. A woman is driving home after a day of shopping when investigators say she notices a familiar face in the rearview mirror.
She noticed a silver van with a black male following her.
She recognizes this man.
The victim was able to identify the black male subject driving the vehicle behind her.
The woman, investigators say, only knows the man as Smoke. She tells police she decided to pull into this Sunoco gas station off Park Heights Avenue, but Smoke still followed. And it was in this parking lot where investigators say the suspect pulled open her car door, then attacked her.
With a handgun in his hand, he starts repeatedly beating her in the face.
Suddenly, a gunshot. The gun goes off.
That's correct. As he's repeatedly striking her in the face, the firearm actually does discharge. Whether it was discharged on purpose or by accident is still unknown.
The attack and Smoke's car, investigators say, caught on surveillance, allowing police to identify him as 22-year-old Joshua Foskey.
Mr. Foskey does flee the scene. The victim calls police. Police arrive on the scene. EMS was called.
The victim is rushed to an area hospital. This was so violent, she suffered fractures.
That's correct. This attack was so violent that the victim suffered fractures to her face, had some significant bleeding.
Exactly what would motivate Foskey to take such violent action, investigators say is still unclear.
At this point through the investigation, we're still trying to figure that out, which is why we're coming to you. We're hopeful that we can find him, arrest him, and figure out exactly what happened in this case. We would assume the simple fact that she does know who he is by his alias, that she has interacted with him in the past. It could just be a neighborhood person that she has seen but never actually spoken with.
As for Foskey, investigators admit he isn't known to law enforcement, but this assault, clear evidence, they say, he must be taken into custody.
Mr. Foskey does not really have much of a criminal history. However, that doesn't mean that he hasn't committed crimes in the past. It could just mean that he simply was never caught. This was an extremely violent attack. Somebody could have gotten killed. An innocent bystander could have been shot when that firearm discharged. We need to get him off the streets to make sure this does not happen to anybody else.
Take a good look. Foskey stands at about 5'7" and weighs approximately 175 pounds. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, you're asked to contact the US Marshals Service. The tip line number, 1-877-WANTED-2. Or you can contact agents directly, 202-819-5058. Remember, you can always remain anonymous, and you could earn a reward. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexa Ashwell. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel.